I've been to this house a lot of times. I've been to a pretty wild fight and somebody got shot at. Been to a pretty bad stabbing.
In Ashe County, North Carolina, a major manhunt is underway for a heavily armed fugitive. And in Sullivan County, Tennessee,
somebody fooling around with the door, and all of a sudden another loud bang.
Deputies are investigating a sudden rash of burglaries.
But when you came here, it was open like this?
He noticed that 1,500 was missing.
But no one can identify this Blue Ridge bandit.
You don't know at all? You don't have cameras or anything set up?
2 counties.
7-5 down.
2 manhunts.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Both of them right now.
1 goal.
A woman has called in stating she's had approximately $10,000 worth of jewelry stolen from within her residence. We'll go out and see if there's any evidence of forced entry or any evidence to process at the scene.
Sullivan County Deputy Josh Newberry races to the scene of what could be the Blue Ridge Bandits' latest heist.
So I'm kind of looking around and I don't see any disturbance outside. Hello? Have some jewelry missing?
Come on in. See, I have my jewelry box in the
Right.
Everything was just cram-packed full in here, and it's just like they just reached in and grabbed
a handful of it.
And
Okay. All right, so what I got taken?
this band here, I had several like this. I give $3,500 for it. The other one is like an engagement ring. The band has diamonds on it, and it was $4,500. It's coming.
All had diamonds in them.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been upset about this. I've cried all day.
With it being such a large amount, it'll go over to our CID division. They should be in contact with you within a couple of days. Well, I will get out of your hair. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to give us a shout.
Thank y'all.
All right. Have a good one, Miss Brown. Take care. Our detective division will get a copy of the report. They'll follow up with our complainant. Hopefully they'll be able to recover the stolen items.
Deputies add another victim to the list and continue their hunt for the elusive Blue Ridge Bandit. Meanwhile, across the mountains in neighboring Ashe County, North Carolina, Deputy Josh Hoppy Hopkins knows who he's after. Suspected drug offender Dennis Main.
Actually got 6 warrants for Dennis. Maintaining a vehicle and a house for selling methamphetamine. Basically using his home and his vehicle to sell the meth. You think he'd be up there? That'd be a good lick. I'll follow you. We're basically getting to go to a place that's pretty close to China. We're going way out there now. Brown Hollow, close to the Tennessee line. By the time you get there, it's probably close to pitch black dark. I know he was up here like a month ago. I mean, I would say he's on the run if I was guessing, but you know, sometimes you get lucky and you go catch him at home. Anytime we can get anybody dealing meth away from Ashe County, I'm all for it. Hey, bud.
Is this Dennis's house?
Yeah, he lives right there. I live
Dennis lives
Dennis is in there, yeah.
Hey, they talking Dennis.
He's not here.
They just told me he's here. Watch out.
He's not here.
They just told me he was. Where's he at? So your buddies are lying?
He's not here.
Listen, if you know he's here and you're telling me he ain't, I'm gonna take you to jail if we find him.
He's not here.
He's in here somewhere. You see him? Dennis? You good, James? Nobody come out, did they?
Who's all these guns in here?
You got anything at all in your pockets while we're in here? Don't put your hands in them. Are you willing to put you going back to jail on line for him?
I know he's not in here.
Did he run out the door on us? You're putting a lot at risk for you lying for him. Do you not like freedom? Dude, I got all night, seriously. I really do. I know he's here. I'm not leaving until he comes out. Huh. 385 number. Whose phone's that? I wonder if they're calling to see if the law's still here. Whose phone is it? Oh, so his phone's here. Huh. That's weird, ain't it?
How long you been here? Week, month, year?
We got out about 6 weeks ago.
You a felon?
Are you convicted felon?
Okay. Before these guns are gone, you're getting charged with it. Good Lordy.
Jackpot.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'm gonna charge him with every one of them. Look at this guy here. He just got out of prison 6 weeks ago. And I can promise you, that's gonna send him right back.
He's a convicted felon, so he's going with us tonight for being in the house, living there with all those firearms. He'll be charged with possession of firearm by a felon.
I'm happy. That was a good hit for us. But also, when we go back there and catch Dennis like we're going to, that's 10 less guns that he's got to shoot at me and James. So I know that there's at least 10 less guns in that house than there was previous to tonight. So.
While Hoppy's manhunt for the alleged meth dealer continues, back in Sullivan County, the hunt for the Blue Ridge Bandit heats up. Deputy Michelle Gillum heads to the scene of yet another potential burglary.
How's it going, ma'am?
All right.
Did y'all call the sheriff's office?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
There's a young lady that lives right around the corner down here.
She come on in the house.
She didn't even know she's in here.
And so she wanted to know if we took lower tab, and I said no, we don't take lower tab.
She's already went in 2 houses down here, got medicine from an elderly woman. One neighbor seen her go in the house and come out of the house. She knocked the window in and went in the house. So she's scamming this neighborhood, and that's wrong.
What does she look like? Do you know what she looks like?
She's a pretty girl.
She still got her hair buzzed all off.
No, it ain't buzzed off. It's real short.
Her name is Michelle Chapman.
Okay.
They said that the neighbors said she had just got out of jail.
Michelle Chapman was previously convicted of theft and was arrested as a fugitive from justice after failing to fulfill the terms of her probation.
We've got enough to hook her on something, so we'll keep an eye out for her.
Well, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
tonight.
Over the past month or so, we've been having a lot of thefts. The woman I spoke with tonight, she was able to put a name to her. She said that her name is Michelle Chapman. I sent it up to our CID. Maybe they can place her at the scene of some of these thefts.
Deputies must find Michelle Chapman before she strikes again. 70 miles east, back in Ashe County, Hoppy is still on the hunt for his suspect, Dennis Main.
Right now we're going to another house trying to find the same guy. House we think he might be at now. It's supposed to be an active meth lab. I've been to this house a lot of times. I've been to a pretty wild fight. Somebody got shot at with a shotgun. Been to a pretty bad stabbing. Can be very, very dangerous. House we think he might be at now. It's supposed to be an active meth lab. Unfortunately, there's all too many meth labs around here.
Deep in the Ashe County backwoods, Deputy Josh Hoppy Hopkins is searching for suspected meth dealer Dennis Main.
Hopefully, don't expect us to come up here. I've been to this house a lot of times. I've been to a pretty wild fight and somebody got shot at with a shotgun. Been to a pretty bad stabbing. Can be very, very dangerous. Watch the back, James. Sheriff's Department, open the door. Can you see him?
Negative.
No one home.
I was hoping we'd turn up Dennis, but didn't work out tonight.
For now, the hunt for Dennis Main is put on hold. But across the county, another search is just beginning for a missing hunter.
Nobody turkey hunts in the dark. As rough an area as it is, it's possible he got his truck stuck up there and he's just been up there trying to get unstuck. His grandma did say that he's been depressed. Best case scenario is we get up here and find him and he's okay. He's just been stuck or shot a turkey and had to walk a long ways out. Worst case scenario would be that he's depressed and has hurt himself. 113 County, you show me in the area. There's definitely been vehicles back here, but I don't know if that was him or not.
Deputy Jake Howell joins the hunt.
You see anything looks like a track, Jake?
No.
None of these branches are broke out either.
I don't know.
Maybe he's come back out of the mountain.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep checking the area and see if we can locate him or his vehicle and just make sure he's all right.
Back in Sullivan County, the investigation into a string of burglaries continues. Eyewitnesses have identified Michelle Chapman as their prime suspect.
There it is. That's the only one I need.
Today, Detective Sam Matney is taking over the case.
Michelle Chapman's name has been brought up in several of the burglaries in this area. I always make it a point to go see victims, try to meet with them, get statements, and just try to put face with the case. Lady called the sheriff's office and said this suspect, Michelle Chapman, she came in uninvited, unannounced into their homes during the daytime and stole things. Hello, are you Miss Leonard? Are you Miss Leonard?
Yes.
I'm Detective Sam Matney of Sullivan County. You got just a second where I could talk to you just for a quick minute?
Michelle stepped in the door.
Okay.
And then she walked over here, so she went in there. And she came out, and she said, well, I'll go now and let you rest. Later on, Jamie had got home. Well, I told him, I said, hand me my medicine. And he gave it to me, and it was light. I knew immediately that something was gone. She took the oxycodone and Centraline, which is antidepressant.
Okay. How much did the medications cost?
Over $250. I didn't know about all this other stuff in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's been a lot of reports.
Yeah.
A lot of reports. I'll keep you posted on how all this goes. Those kind of cases kind of makes you feel bad because there's just nothing sacred anymore, and elderly people are victimized daily. This suspect, Michelle Chapman, she apparently has been battling some kind of addiction issues. Usually people don't steal to feed families, they steal because they have a habit.
Matney must sift through the facts if he wants to make an arrest. Until then, this case remains open and Michelle Chapman is still at large. Meanwhile, back in Ashe County, deputies may be on the verge of closing their search for a missing hunter.
Last night shift got a call, missing subject, white male. He was going to go turkey hunting, so someone has found him. Looks like he's not breathing normal. It's situations like this, you just prepare for the worst and hope for the best. The guy that we had missing, when we got there, he had OD'd on narcotic painkillers. He was transported to the hospital by the ambulance, and there he was pronounced dead. These calls are always difficult. It leaves me with the question as to how could somebody get to that point to do that to themselves. We feel bad for the family. It leaves them with unanswered questions as well. We had several plants here in the county shut down. When they started shutting down, and you've seen an increase in suicide.
According to mental health officials, Ashe County has the highest suicide rate in North Carolina. It's a call deputies know all too well. And over on the other side of the county, Deputy Josh Hoppy Hopkins rushes to prevent a man from becoming another statistic.
This is one of our regulars. He's called his girlfriend and said he's going to be hanging in a apple tree when she gets there. He's going to do himself in. This is one of our regulars. He's called his girlfriend and said he's going to be hanging in a apple tree when she gets there. He's going to do himself in. Hope to goodness that's not the case. But on a good thing, I don't see nothing in no trees. Sheriff's Department, open up. Well, on a positive note, the trees are clear. There's not a body in the trees. Is that her? Come on up here.
Hoppy spots the man's girlfriend in the distance.
That's the one that's like stalking me. This lady somehow got my personal cell phone number. She sent me like 5, 6, 7 Facebook messages wanting to go out on dates and like all kinds of crazy stuff, and I just kind of even iffy about dealing with it.
Sorry. We're going to have to do something with him, young'uns, before he kills me, because I have no protection here. Am I all right here?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, stay out here while we go in here.
I got a dog in there.
See me?
Well, I don't know. Can I put it up? Will you go with me?
Let us go in and clear your house,
Okay.
and let's see, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm sorry I had to call you again. Okay.
Where's your pup at?
Honey, he's in the house now.
Can you put him out here? I don't want you to go in there without us.
Oh, you come on, Hoppy. Come in here with me, okay?
I don't, listen to me. If he's in here dangerous, let's just get your dog and you get out.
Okay.
And we'll check the house.
Okay. Well, here's your dog. My dog won't bite you.
You go out there.
Okay. Can I show you one thing, Hoppy? I want to show you where you're not high.
Okay.
He's been up here before. He's been up there before.
You go out.
Okay.
And we'll look for him, okay?
You go on outside, okay?
I don't want to be out there without you. I'm scared.
If we're gonna clear this, you go out there.
You've got to be outside.
We don't want you in here in case he is here.
Or at least back there where we came in.
Okay, I'll do that. All you gotta do is snap your little laser thing at him and it'll scare him.
Go out, please.
Okay, I'll go out.
Clear.
That's a junker. He's not in there. I promise. Be quiet.
Please go outside.
Okay.
If you don't go outside, I'm gonna take you to jail.
Okay, well, please.
This is outside now.
Okay.
This is dangerous. I'm not
Okay.
trying to be mean to you.
Okay.
Go out there and stay out there. We're gonna clear your house, and then we make sure nobody's in here. You can come in here. Okay?
I don't want to come back in there, Hoppy.
Go to your car, and we're gonna make sure there's no one in here for you. Ready? It's the sheriff's department. If you're down here, you better sound off. Get your taser and I'll. All right, I got my gun. As of right now, you're not in trouble. If you're in here, you better sound off. If you're in here, you better sound off right now, because this is not going to go good for you.
Clear. Yeah, we know.
Well, thank you for looking.
I'm not trying to make light of it at all. You just got to understand, we come up here at least once a week, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It's generally always something like this. You need to stay away from him. This has been going on way too long.
It's been going on for 3 years, Hoppy.
I know.
and I've done everything I can to try to help him. He's homeless. I try to help him. I've got a good heart. I know you guys get tired of me calling.
That's what we're here for. It ain't no big deal. I think his love is very questionable. I definitely do. He's not showing his love, that's for sure.
Back in Sullivan County, Detective Sam Matney has gathered enough evidence to obtain an arrest warrant for suspected burglar Michelle Chapman.
Are you care to read this?
Are you seeing a pattern with this?
Yes. Thank you much.
No problem.
What we've done is we've got our arrest warrant. It's been issued for her arrest. The charge is going to be aggravated burglary, theft under $500, and criminal trespassing. The investigation is going to still keep going on the rest of the burglaries. A lot of the cases that people are stealing to support a habit, they'll keep going and stealing and committing crimes until they're locked up and get off the drugs. Right now, what we're trying to do is locate the suspect and get her arrested.
Today, deputies just might get that chance.
Hey, we gotta go.
Michelle Chapman has reportedly struck again. In Sullivan County, Tennessee, deputies just received a report that suspected burglar Michelle Chapman has struck again.
31. How's it going? Is this in reference to that Michelle going around the neighborhood?
Yes.
What'd she steal from you?
She stole my dirt bike. I came out here to get tools. And it broke completely off.
Oh yeah, she just clipped that metal piece, didn't she?
Yep. And they had to move the lawnmower to be able to get to the dirt bike. You paid almost $4,000 for it.
It says series or model.
I think it's like a 3-cylinder.
Got another theft call today. I was in the same area just a couple days ago in reference to a theft, and they all point to this one female subject. Her name's Michelle Chapman. She's been terrorizing the neighborhood, stealing stuff. We've got detectives out all day trying to piece this together. Uh-huh.
Michelle Chapman got away again, but deputies are tightening the net. Meanwhile, over in Ashe County, officers are still trying to track down suspected meth dealer Dennis Main.
What's up? What's that? Going to Brown Hollow. We've been looking for Dennis in several different places, mainly up at Brown Hollow. He's got 6 warrants on him for selling meth. I'm sure he probably knows he's got warrants on him by now. I mean, don't take a genius. If you're selling meth and the law's coming to your house, you got a pretty good idea why you're there. So, but you might get lucky, you know. Can't ever tell.
Hoppy's hoping tonight's the night to finally bag his man.
County to 118.
But his plans are suddenly interrupted.
Callers advised of a possible theft at the residence.
118 County en route. Calls divert us from looking for warrants. Every time we get about halfway, we end up having to turn around, go somewhere else on the other side of the county. County 1023.
Yeah, my wallet got stolen.
What color was it?
Wow.
And you had credit cards, debit cards.
Yeah. And I even had a iPod, you know.
Yeah, I had her tablet in there and I didn't even take it.
Was it from that red car?
Yeah.
Did you look in it real good?
Yeah. When I know something's gone, it's gone.
How much you had to drink?
Well, you can tell she's not much of a drinker.
Need to start practicing more. Do you care if
I'm not much of a drinker, so sorry.
Do you care if we look in the car?
Oh no. You
Okay.
first.
I'll go look in it. Nice beer cap there in the car. Shocker. She's drunk. It's not logical for them to just take her wallet and not grab anything else. Shocker. And look what we found here. That's her wallet. That's why you don't get drunk and drive and call the law. Good news and bad news.
What?
Here's your wallet. Don't drink and drive.
Oh my God. I seriously thought I had lost
Beer
it.
bottle cap,
Okay.
liquor bottle cap,
Okay.
wallet.
But it was in my car?
Yeah. We're not gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm glad we could help you, but don't be drinking and driving, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a better night. At least we could help you.
Thank you.
All right.
No theft here. But the night is still young. Hoppy heads back to Brown Hollow to finish what he started and find Dennis Main.
Got a couple possible vehicle descriptions on him, stuff like that. Just staying up close around that road. Good chance if anybody's coming out of that road that he may be in the car. About 1060 vehicle, about 3,500 block. Brown Hollow.
What the hell? This vehicle coming towards me. Put your hands up. Hey, let me see your hand. Both of them right now. The hell? This vehicle coming towards me. Put your hands up. Hey, both of them right now. What are you doing? Roll down your window right now. Put your hands out the window. Why are you sitting here in the middle of the road?
Well, I've just come from up here and I was headed home. I live right down the hill here.
It's not Hoppy's fugitive Dennis Main, but he suspects the man's hiding something.
Step out for me. Put your hands out there for me. You got anything in your pockets at all? Keep your hands up there. Careful, look. Why'd you keep on coming forward when you seen there's blue lights?
Well, I'm trying to get it to work.
No tag.
I knew y'all was looking for a white car. That's the reason I painted it black, kinda.
So you just painted this today?
Last couple days.
Look, right now you're not under arrest, but I'm gonna detain you because you're reaching around your car, you ain't got no tag on it. Put your hands on your head.
Deputy Tony Blevins arrives as backup.
You got anything in the car you shouldn't?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff back here in the trunk.
I mean, do you care if I look in your car?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Anything.
You got anything in the car? Anything illegal, I mean?
Right there's a pretty good bag of pot, I think it is. Got any more in the car?
You got something else in there now, you might.
Tell us where it's at so we ain't up here all night tearing it apart.
That's it. I swear.
All right, bud. You got no tag, no license, pot.
You know.
All right, man. You're under arrest. Let's hop on in here. All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, good luck.
That's one drug suspect off the streets. But Hoppy's prime suspect is still at large.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind we'll get up Dennis. Folks saying you can run, but you can't hide. I mean, eventually you're going to slip up. If you don't get caught in Nash, you'll get caught in Watauga in Tennessee. He's right there on their line, too.
As predicted, several days later, neighboring authorities apprehend Dennis Main.
Dennis Main was actually arrested by Watauga County Sheriff's Office. One of the Watauga County deputies met Deputy Francis at the line. They exchanged him, and Deputy Francis brought him to jail.
So we do the top again first, right? Yeah. And then the bottom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm catching on.
Okay. He was in a hotel room with a lady friend, apparently drinking beer.
Sitting on the bed drinking beer. If I hadn't been drinking beer and I'd rolled out or a few minutes earlier, I'd been gone, right? You know, what is all my charges, right?
Possessed methamphetamine with the intent to distribute. Here's sell methane, deliver methane. Here's it's another one, intent to distribute. And maintain a vehicle or dwelling place of a controlled substance.
I got a lot of papers on me.
It's a personal mission to get meth dealers out of the county. One, I live in the county. Two, I was raised in the county. And three, I'm a sheriff's deputy here. So, not bad people, but hate what they do and hate what they stand for. And I'm gonna keep it away from me, my family, other people's family, especially kids.
The hunt for Dennis Main comes to a close. But back in Sullivan County, deputies are still hoping to bust their Blue Ridge Bandit. An arrest warrant has been issued for Michelle Chapman. Now, it's just a matter of finding her.
Had a loud noise complaint in Cooks Valley Road. The caller advised people that live here being loud. She went over there to ask them to calm it down. They wouldn't listen. She's requested an officer come out and speak with them. She advised one of the females that lives there named Michelle Chapman.
Bingo.
All lights are out. It's quiet. We'll be out. Knock on the door up there, see if you can get an answer. Wait and see if somebody runs. All lights are out. Looks quiet, but we'll be out here.
Sullivan County deputies are on the verge of finally capturing Michelle Chapman, the suspect believed to be responsible for a rash of home burglaries.
Knock on the door up there, see if you can get an answer. Wait and see if somebody runs.
Hey, how are you, sir?
You know a Chapman?
Who?
Michelle, is it Michelle Chapman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Heard of her. Do you know who she is, or?
I take care of it.
Yeah, she's actually Mike's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. They mentioned her name. I guess whoever called it in.
Are you serious?
They just said that she may be here. So.
She's not here. Did you hear from them? They just popped up and said she's in here.
Without permission, deputies cannot search inside the residence.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. We'll see you later, bud.
So she ain't here, huh?
You know where she would be? Or? All right. I have a suspicion that she's probably here because of the way she was acting. Because when I was asking her where she thought she might be, she kind of shrugged, and it was just the way she was responding. But they're not letting us in. So right now we're at 0.
It's back to square one. But then...
155.
155.
Just received a 911 call advising that Michelle Chapman is there. She advised whenever you arrive on the scene, she'll open the door for you.
Well, I guess maybe my suspicion was right. We're headed back. I guess the female we talked to got a conscience or scared. So we'll go in, find her, arrest her, take her to jail.
Sheriff's office! Come to the front door.
Looks like she came out.
Wait! Stop! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
159's got one in custody.
Yeah, boy. You got anything on you?
No, sir.
No guns or anything like that?
No. Honestly, though, what is the charge?
If you don't know, why'd you run? If you don't know what the charge is for.
Because I'll be honest with you, I have a 7-year-old kid in there laying in the bed.
Well, but I mean, if you didn't know you had a warrant, though, why did you run?
What it was.
Common sense and instincts, the way we find a lot of people. After you do it enough, you can read their faces and tell whether they're telling the truth or whether they're lying. We are on our way to the Sullivan County Jail now. Have a seat with me.
Michelle Chapman's name has been brought up in several of the burglaries in this area, so we're trying to tie in, did she in fact break into all these residences? But definitely she has confessed to some. We want to make sure she's guilty. If she didn't do it, we want to make sure that we clear her of any wrongdoing.
Well, guess what? You got anything on you? Some cut me, stick me, hurt me, no drugs, nothing illegal? All right.
She apparently has been battling some kind of addiction issues. It may stem from why she has stole the pills from one of the victims. You know, that might be an issue that she needs to get help with, and we might be able to help her get that through court, through some kind of rehabilitation, through court process.
I just have a seat right there on that bench, okay?
Nobody wants to be in jail. They kind of got mixed up with the wrong crowd. That's where I'm at. Do the crime, pay the time, I guess.
It definitely makes you sleep better at night to know that you've helped a victim of a case bring some sort of justice to them, some kind of closure to the case.